My job actually did bring somebody in, and I was fucking pissed about it, let me tell you. It's been a long 2 months, and I guess I've changed my mind on how I feel about being an essential worker.
So I just wanted to update you guys. I think I had told you guys a little bit ago that I was assuming that my job is going to be bringing people in soon for respite care and stay, and that's what they're doing. I'm not too happy about it because let me tell you, I was informed of the whole situation by somebody else, a coworker that's not one of the bosses, and they were telling me because they were inquiring if I had gotten written up for not going to the usual mandatory meetings, which I was not even told about. I was probably not told about the mandatory meetings because of the fact that I would have obviously been upset and said something because my voice, I talk so much shit.
Of course, I'm going to help anybody in need, but I should never have to put myself in physical danger of illness or sickness or death in order to do that. It's really not fair to me, and it's not fair to anybody else. My job did bring somebody in, and I was actually really upset about it. So after already exposing us to coronavirus by bringing somebody in who didn't know that they were sick with who knows what was going on with them, they finally got us one N95 mask. It's just one. I just checked, and I guess we all have to share this. So again, passing along the disease and the germs for the coronavirus. We are also even though we're mental health, we're still a medical facility technically. That's why we're open, supposedly essential, but they only brought us one. Some days there's two of us or more working, and if we're going to be in a small house like this, we should have more protection than just one N95 mask. I was already wearing masks because I do have underlying conditions, and I was basically being harassed and badgered to not wear it, and the herd mindset. They don't even work anyways, and it's not going to stop you from getting sick, and this is it's just kind of out of hand, and it's the media just constantly being said to you while you're at work, this is my place of work, and having the people that you work with not even be serious about it is seriously trying to get information because I was super upset about this whole situation. The person ended up not staying for the full 5 days because they weren't aware that they were sick. At the end of the day, it's really not professional of companies to try to say that they're essential when they cannot provide any essential care for their employees. Right now, I'm working at a place that has one N95 mask, and they continuously keep allowing participants, clients, guests, whatever you want to call them, to come into the office and expose us continuously, possibly, to the virus. I know it's not appropriate to say this, I just don't feel like my job is essential. The biggest agency in Western New York is closed. Only for emergencies are these people being requested to harm themselves, literally self-harm, not putting self-care first. It's like no one cares. If people started caring about each other and more people actually gave a fuck about the health of others, maybe the whole country would have been a better place a while ago.
And nobody has cared about it at this job this whole time, and that really shows how these peer-run agencies, these agencies kind of treat you.
There is no nurses, there are no doctors, there are nobody with a medical degree here on site. How are we essential? How is a place that has nobody with a medical degree? There's no social workers here. There's no nurses here. There's no nurses' aides here. There's literally nobody here that is an essential worker. I love my job. I love that I've been able to pay my bills this past couple of months, but I could have also had my fight with unemployment as well. And that's what's really difficult about this whole situation is that I've had to think, would I have really quit my job or would I have stayed harming myself? I spoke with my mentor, and she even mentioned that today too. Would you have quit your job? You need the money.
And I'm kind of breaking up a little bit because I think about that. I literally have still been thinking about this. All of this after this whole 2 months of being in isolation, having to think about this every day, I can honestly say I do not feel like an essential worker. I do not feel essential. I feel like my job can be done at home. But because money is more essential to a company than the employees that they hire and keep, I won't be able to do that job. To be literally put in harm's way by a company that can't even pay you to be put in harm's way, like, and I think, and I think, and I think, and I weep, and I cry, and I'm upset, and I'm just full of emotion because of this. I don't know what to do, and this is what it's like to be an essential worker working in America during a pandemic. I hope you guys realize that not all essential workers really want to or have the option or ability to just stop. Thank you for watching Pandemic Americana, the show that highlights the lives of American workers and people living during a pandemic. Please tune in next week for our next episode. Cheers.